So you know you need to have good composition and good lighting in your videos, but maybe you're not quite sure how that looks in practicality. Well, in this video, Mike Brown is going to be showing you an example of how to get good lighting and good composition, which you can then apply to your videos. Hi, I'm Demelza Marie with Creative Online Courses, and I have over 15 years experience in video production. Now, if you want to improve your videos so that you can increase your watch time, professional credibility, and feel good about your production quality, then check out my free 30-minute masterclass where I'll give you 10 top tips that you can implement for your videos right away. So don't be held back by lack of production know-how. These easy tips will propel you forward whatever kind of videos you plan to make. Get access to your free masterclass right here. Hi, Demelza Marie here with Creative Online Courses, and on this channel I guide you through tips and tutorials to crush it with visual media and produce your online courses like a boss. I also go behind the scenes with a vlog of what it's like to be a mom entrepreneur, so if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Now, as I mentioned in the introduction, I'm going to be handing this over to Mike Brown, who's going to be demonstrating how to get good lighting and good composition so that you can apply that to your own videos.
Hi guys, I really wanted to show you just some little low-tech solutions. You know, we're in Demelza's kitchen because I thought it'd be a really great idea to sort of do something just using a window, but we are going to have a problem which I'm going to show you in a minute. But something else which has just cropped up is think about the height of the camera that it needs to be, particularly if you're filming another person. I want to see if I can quickly show you something. If I pop my... Oh, I took a photo of Demelza's feet and I've done it again. I'm not very good at this, am I? No, if I just film Demelza, look at Demelza, look how she's having to hold the phone and she's still looking up at me very slightly because there is this massive discrepancy. I hope you can see us both in height, and it's just one of those things to think about. Where do you stand? How do you stand? Where do you kind of, need to be, your angles? Why can't I do what I wanted to do in here? It's because of light. Light is probably the most important thing. And I wanted to do something in this little corner here, so I thought, imagine you've got a tangible product, something you want to sell, something to give away as part of a course. You want to get a photo. Let's say maybe you're doing a course in how to make toy animals or something like that. You want some pictures to show people. Well, we've got Monkey, and I thought it'd be really cool to use the window light on Monkey, because actually the light here is lovely on Monkey, but as you can see, if I stand in this corner, it's kind of gone really rather horrid on me. Light is really important, guys. Oh, this window would work beautifully if it was in the morning. It's now the afternoon, the sun's coming through it and the light's too harsh and it's all burny and it's reflecting off the cupboard and it's making the camera too dark. We're just doing this with phones. So you've got to go and find somewhere that has got some better light. So we're going to pop over the other side of the house and we're going to go into the conservatory. So look at the light on me now. Can you see how much better it was than a moment before? It's really important, this. Why is the light nicer? It's because we haven't got any sunshine coming directly in. If you look at Demelza's ceiling in her little conservatory, it's got this plastic opaque stuff and it's diffusing all the light and making it all nice and soft and showery. Imagine you're spraying the garden, with a hose pipe, and it's like a garden rose and it's sprinkling beautifully rather than a great blast of direct sort of water or sunlight. So let's have a look at our toy making product thing. Well, we've got Monkey here, we've got some nice light, and if I was to sit Monkey on the table and maybe use a placemat just to sort of, if you didn't want this sort of texture, we could sit Monkey on the table. We'll leave that one in a moment. No peeking. Look, so we've got lovely light on Monkey and we've got a really great environment, but what happens if you take a picture? It's really easy to get lost in the subject, to get lost in your toy and take a picture. That's really rather confusing, isn't it? Because of all the stuff going on around, it's really easy to get lost in looking at the subject and forget the rest of the picture. So let's see if we can find a way to block the background a little bit. I've just gone and got Isaac's little baby bed mattress. Wish I had one. Anyway, I'm going to see, is there a way we can prop this onto the table at the back here? I don't know. We haven't tried this, so I don't know if it's going to work. I'm just going to see if I can just... Will that balance? Oh, rock and roll. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? I didn't know that would work. We haven't rehearsed it. Demel's just giggling behind the camera. She's trying to keep it still. Oh dear. Right, now that, let me just have a look. I'm going to see if I can shoot a little bit of video for you so you can see. Look, already that is better, isn't it? But what about that stuff over there? Look, you see, you've got to be careful that you don't get all lost in just looking at the subject. So if we come in closer, we can kind of zoom in. We're losing that, but I think we're going to have to just watch and move things a bit. How's that? You see now that that's much nicer. Take another picture of monkey. No, that was a video. Not very good at this, am I? Right, let's try again. I can get closer now because I'm not using the video. There we go. You could also, of course, depends what you want to use your picture for. Think about these things. Which way up is your picture going to go on your website or your blog or your whatever it is? You know, you may want to shoot monkey from that kind of a perspective, that way up. But also you can do other little things. Imagine if monkey was leaning forward. He's going to look much more excited and kind of like, oh, I'm really interested. Experiment with these things. Really, really practice being visual. So that's kind of one little tip on how you can sort of shoot a product thing. But let's say, what about if you're an artist? What about if you're doing art classes? You're doing something like that. You need to get some of your images there so that people can see that they can have confidence in you because you know what you're doing. Well, somewhere I had, but I don't know if I still have. Yes, I have. Excuse me. Here we go. This is a piece of Demelza's own awesome art. She's a really talented lady. But look, imagine you want to take you need that for your website. Well, obviously some people have scanners, but not everyone does these days. So you could just take a picture with your phone. Now, something to remember here, a phone photo is not going to be high enough resolution if you want to try and sell it as a print. You do need to get a proper scan done if you want to sell it as a print. But just for something to put onto your website, just to go, look, here's some of my work, if you haven't got a scanner. Something to be careful of. I'm going to video again so you can see it happening in reality. Look, it's really tempting to hold it that way up and then just kind of, you know, you're like this, but look, it's the wrong shape, isn't it? And if I'm at the wrong angle, can you see all right, Demelza? I'm on the end of a leash. Demelza's got me on a leash.
That's right.
Come back, Brown. Do as you're told. But you see, look, if that's at a bit of a funny angle, you see it looks all weird. You can't even crop that straight because it's converging. You see the edges going in. So think about the shape. If we were to go this way round and kind of get the camera right square above and just start moving in a bit. Now look, there we go, you see. That's kind of filling the frame quite nicely somewhere around there. Now you're going to have to crop the edges off, but use the little guides in the viewfinder to keep it straight. Stop the video. I'll take a quick photo. Now the video's different. I've got to take a picture of this. Sorry, I have to take a picture of this so you can see your guru filming me. Right. Here we go. We're just going to get that down lower, crop it in, get it nice and straight and level. Actually, you know what? I can just about fit it in. There we go. And you've got a really nice, simple way to get something to put onto your website to show people your art. What if you're a chef? What if you're a chef? What if you cook things? What if you want to sort of show off one of your recipes? You know, we have prepared for you a delightful dinner of bananas and garlic. Can you believe it? Her fridge is empty. It's worse than mine, and I'm a bloke who lives on his own, for goodness sake. Look, it's also so easy to forget the whole visual thing and just get the phone and just kind of point it at it and you take a picture, something like that, and it's terribly uninteresting, isn't it? But what about if you were to just look at it, get visually aware, really start looking. You don't necessarily need to see the whole plate, but also, let me film video for you again. So if it's just something like that, it looks really dull, doesn't it? And we're ignoring the fact that there's something in the background, namely this. So what if you kind of get closer? You know, experiment. What does it look like? You know, look, you've got a kind of a trendy little shape there, haven't you? Bananas and garlic. Tasty. But it looks a lot more interesting than just that, doesn't it? Or if you were to kind of look absolutely straight down, square on, you see that looks more interesting. And I'm just doing it in the video so you can see it there. Let's stop that, do a photo or two. So, look, let's just get close in. I kind of like the shapes of the three little bits of banana-iness. Let's just remove the little sticker. Fair trade, good shopping, and bits of label we got on there. Watch out for things like that. It's so easy to take the picture and then suddenly realise there's something amiss, you know, like you've got a dirty knife or something. Of course you wouldn't do that. But look, you see, if we come in and just shoot it like that, it's a bit more interesting. Or get really close, you know. Let's just sort of make a little thing out of the garlic here. Just get an angle. Try different compositions. Move the camera around a bit. Maybe shoot it in a different way. And by filling the frame up, you haven't got to worry about getting distracting mess in the background. So I hope that's been of some use to you guys. The key rules, once again, light. Remember what happened in the kitchen. It looked horrible, that light, so you need to be in the right light. We came to the conservatory because we got great light. You may not have a conservatory. See if you can find a north-facing window. Remember to look at the whole picture, not just the subject. Look at what the picture is of and then look all around it. Make sure there's no distracting mess going on. And if there is, maybe you can find something to block it out. Hope that helped, guys. Take care.
So I hope that was helpful for you as you're thinking about your composition and lighting for your videos. Let me know in the comment section below what tip you found most helpful, or if there was anything new that you learned in this video. Thanks for watching, and if you are interested in more tips and tutorials on visual media or producing online courses or what it's like behind the scenes of a mum building a business, then be sure to subscribe, and you can watch a couple more videos right here as well. And please hit that like button if you like this video, and we will talk soon.